The teams are starting to take their place here at the Victor Oval. As the locals around the area know, this oval runs normal, which means it normally faces around about north-south, which is from goal to goal is north and south. And of course, like I say, it's here in Victor Harbour, around about 70-80 k's from Adelaide, south of them,
on the coast,
straight down on the coast. And of course, Mount Compass comes from the hills area up towards Adelaide, going to be kicking to the ocean end here, which is the southern end. And of course, Victor Harbour will be going towards the Adelaide Township end.
Blue and white ones of Victor Harbour.
Here we go. Ball is up in the centre. Up they go. Hoban gets it, pushes it down for Mount Compass. Taps it forward. Compass trying to push it round. Goes back. Victor gets tagged onto there. Didn't have the ball. The umpire lets it go. And it goes around. And finally comes in for a ball up. Just outside the centre circle goes down low. Victor get a beautiful one out there, but Compass read it well. Goes off. He gets picked up. Turns around. His handball wasn't effective. Out it comes through the running ones there, and Billy Wade for Victor. Goes all up. Oversteps it. Out comes Mount Compass. Smother off the beat there for Victor Harbour, and she gets a ball up here on the wing on the clubroom side. It was a good going there. Billy Wade is always in and under it. The blue and white teams are Victor Harbour, better known as the Roos. Up they go now. Hoban pulls it out from Mount Compass, kicks it straight up and down. Now he'll go for the rucking duel. Comes up. They turns around, gets wrapped up into there, and young Dylan Kleining gets wrapped up, and the umpire will come in for a ball in now. True wing position, clubroom side. Up he goes. Hoban taps it back down, straight down the throat of his player. Goes off quickly there, and that one was Pittaway for there. Off they go into the forward lines now for Mount Compass. Turns around. Victor Harbour being squabbled. Now he goes. Free kick for hanging on. So it'll be a free kick Victor Harbour on the back flank, Kevin.
Yeah, the ball now. Where's he going with it? He didn't know where he's going. He went
Still
to play on, and the umpire eventually says, you've got to play on or you're going to be in trouble. Oh, the Victor player just kicked it and wasted a free kick then with the stupid thing he did. Ball goes into the centre of the ground, spoilt. Here's a chance there for Victor Harbour. They'll probably get a free kick. They didn't. That was Fletcher that was trying to go through with it. Finally, it's left there to Mackenzie. He kicks it down just inside 50, and the ball's been marked down there by Compass. Here's a chance down in there for Hannaford, is it?
Nicholas Mott.
Nicholas Mott. Oh, Mott. Hey, he's back playing. So, a new player into the club from down the road there in Noarlunga. Comes in now to take his shot for goal. He's normally a pretty good kick. He's played for the Crows team in the SANFL. It goes through the fingers there, and it's touched for a minor score to Mount Compass. That's the first score of the game. Mount Compass 1 point. And Victor Harbour yet to score on our FPAG scoreboard.
Certainly is. Victor quickly bring the ball in. They go out there and they find themselves there in Schubert. Brock Schubert, he also played a good one last week. Comes out, intercepted by Mount Compass, straight through. There it goes. The first one goes to Timothy Green for Mount Compass on the FPAG scoreboard. 1-1 Mount Compass, Victor Harbour yet to score.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
In the Loudy with the COVID. Up goes the ball in the centre, knocked down by Hoban. Mount Compass should get it off again. They do, almost down to the 50-metre line down there, coming through. The mark has been taken down there by Ben Basham. They go down the wing. Oh, the big fella comes through there. Gee, you wouldn't want to get on the end of that fist, would you? It's Hannaford, and the ball's knocked across the boundary line and out of bounds.
Solid boy, isn't
he? He's a solid boy. Like a tank.
Yeah, I'd run away from him. No, I'd crawl.
The little boundary umpire's got hold of the ball. I think that might be a little ricey that's got hold of that. Throws the ball in. Here's a chance for Victor again. They get it out there to Lachlan Arnold. Arnold, oh, he kicks it out there to the tank. Look out, little fella. He just bowled him over then, and a bit of a crude tackle, that one. And Victor Harbour get the free kick trap.
Certainly is. On they go now, up on the forward flank, and he finds his player running out here, and that one turns around into his Ryan Cannon. Cannon drives it all up, goes forward, Sport from behind, comes to ground, Compass for cover, heads for the boundary line though, and it comes off the hands finally. Victor trying to scoop it back in for a boundary throw in on the forward flank for Victor Harbour. Still on the clubroom side, so the good thing for us, we don't have to watch it out too far wide. It's a good throw in that one. Hoban goes up, gets it straight down to his rover there in Pitaway. Pitaway puts it up for Mount Compass, steps back in, left foot wasn't really effective, it bounces over, goes over three of them on the head, steps into Mount Compass, he handballs off over, that one was high and the umpire missed that one, accidental, but comes out. Victor now comes back in, comes back through there and hits his target in Royce Bartram. Bartram now plays it up for Victor, goes up the centre, then he turns around, Schubert tries to get it, that looked like a scoop, it was.
I don't think he could have thrown that in.
It was slightly blocked there, but the umpire was beautifully there. Compass now, he's told no, he's going to go wrong player back, so it goes back here now, and I think it goes over to Patrick Marshall. Marshall for Compass goes forward, and there it goes. Coming out is now Compass, leads to it, and he takes it in front of his eyes. Goes out there, intercepted by Victor Harbour this time in the back lines. Can't pick it up.
Before for Mount Compass that had the kick.
Was it? Yeah, so it comes up, bit of a floaty one, but Victor Harbour get it from the centre, come in quickly. Handball goes back there by Victor. Victor now comes over to Schubert. Schubert for Victor, goes up the forward lines, almost takes it, goes round. Basham picks it all up, drives it around. See this one starting to drop a bit. In front, handball, the ball comes from Small from behind for Compass. He comes out, gets driven down, tagged the umpire, and he pointed the wrong way. Did he? Ooh. I thought the Compass player, and it is for Victor now are going to have their shot there, and that one goes through Tyson Levy. Son of the champion of Victor Harbour.
Yeah. Great man, Grant Levy.
So in he comes, his son. Should not have a problem with this, he's normally reliable. There's the devil's curse. Goes up, puts it all through, no problems at all, don't have to worry. So Victor Harbour, make a quick reply, the FP Ag.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbour and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we're helping you stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialist, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today.
The ball, or dropping it in the same one, but back in the centre. Up she goes. Hoban gets it, bounces off his head, then he tries to tackle. Compass now trying to come up with it, goes out there, and Compass have got three out the back here open. Out he comes, finds his way out here quickly, and Samuel Osmond goes over it, misses that one, comes over. Now Victor Harbour, that's a throw. Umpire missed that one, goes up there, comes over, yeah, now it's even. Victor coming over and he jumps in his own man's back and then thinks, oh, perhaps I better tackle the opposition. And the umpire comes in for a ball up. Up she goes, in the forward flank from Mount Compass. Out it comes, picked up beautifully by Thomas Vicunas. Handballs onto his running player past him. That's a bit of a sloppy kick though, real floater. Oh, lucky he stayed out of that one, Victor player. Just avoided the head high one. Comes up, scramble patch here. Compass with the ball. He's getting rattled up. The umpire will step in here on the wing position, still on the clubroom side, with the time limit 8:22 in the first quarter, Kev.
Yeah, umpire tosses the ball up high. Ruckman go in. Fall over there, but Hoban gets himself up now. Ball's on the ground though. Kick out of the pack down there by Green. Ball bounces nicely out there for Mount Compass. They can't pick it up. Finally it's picked up by Victor. Victor got hold of it. Long hand pass. Got a player out by himself. Took a while to get rid of it though. Could be in trouble here. They are. The two of them go ahead with it. Ball's on the ground though. Victor player there, he's making a pretty good effort. He puts his head in a bit of trouble down there, but the umpire lets it go, and that was Zach Dowling. Plenty of players around the ball at the moment. The umpire tosses it up again, the big fella in Hoban probably gets a second touch to that. Took a while to get rid of that, and he's in a bit of trouble out there.
Certainly has, too long.
Schubert had it too long, and the free kick goes to the Bulldogs, Mount Compass. He gets up and rubs his head. Might have thought it was a ball at one stage. He could be trouble here. The player could play and run straight past him, which he does do, and the kick in from Hunter. Hunter down there looking for his teammate, but the boundary line's a little bit close over there, and the boundary umpire signals it's gone out to bounds without anybody touching it.
Yeah, no, it come off the Victor's foot in defence right on the line, and he actually knocked it over, so the Compass have got the free kick.
Well, it might not be that hard to kick a goal from there now, because the fence has been brought in a fair bit with the new tennis courts
Who do you reckon
being
is
built
Cody
there.
Connors? Looks like it's 36.
30, could be 36. He's a right footer. He's had a shot for goal, and I think
missed
he
a lot.
might be lucky to get anything down
Well,
there.
no.
Yes, he's got a minor score only, so that's another minor score to Mount Compass. They are 1-2, leading Victor Harbour one straight goal on our FP Ag scoreboard.
Victor Harbour with the ball in the full back. Here in the grey we've got a square in the goal square, as we call it, and of course you can kick the ball in without having to leave the hand or foot now, so called play on, which Victor Harbour did. They brought it out in the back flank now, come back in the centre, but that's a poor kick and it's intercepted by Hannaford for Mount Compass. He puts it over, finds his running player there, and Samuel Osmond goes back.
This will
Probably
see
have a
how
shot.
much the breeze is out there,
Yeah.
Trev. He's right on 50, the man on the mark.
Yeah, it's just floating, so it's not as strong as it was in the earlier games. I just noticed too, Kevy, that Ziggy Vakunas is not playing. That'll be a bad miss for Compass. His brother is, but not Ziggy. So puts this ball up, goes towards goals, just fading off, goes back, and Victor Harbour, still in.
Still in play.
Goes off there, sock it off. Rush through for a minor point. So on the FP Ag scoreboard, they now go 1-3, 9 points to Victor Harbour, 1 goal, 6 points.
Full back for Victor now, about to kick in. Goes over the clubroom side with it. But that's not a bad kick. It's gone out of the 50-metre arc. Player there from Victor picked it up, and he's well and truly thrown on the ground down there by Tommy Vakunas for the Bulldogs. Umpire's got hold of it, chucks it up it goes again. A little bit of a nudge out there by Hoban. Anyway, here's a chance now. Towards goal they go. There's a left footer in that didn't go far enough though. Umpire called it play on. Must have been touched off.
Oh, he got him for holding the ball.
He's gone for holding the ball. And here's a chance for Mount Compass to have a shot for goal from not very far out. It's probably only about 20 metres out from there.
Little Will Zimmerman.
He's having a shot down the end there, the bike end down there, the bike track. The kids are riding up and down, and goes Zimmerman, puts the ball on the boot, and it almost goes right down on the bike track.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Today, Nifty's out in the truck. If you keep watching it on the...
Yeah, you'll see his advert coming
you'll
up.
see his advert come up.
His little hand will come out from the cabin and wave at you, so just make sure you wave back to him. Anyway, back in the centre now. Up she goes, turn around, Ruckman goes up. Beautiful tap there by Victor. Out they come, and he couldn't get his boot to it there, and the umpire goes for an incorrect disposal, and the ball rolls over to Mount Compass. Mount Compass now in the centre square, turns around, kicks it out, and goes out and finds his player, plays on, he's gone. Turns around, he handballs out quick though, which was lucky. He had his hands free. That one's gone, and he'll go for holding the ball on the wing. So Compass have messed that one up, and Victor Harbour have got the ball. Up he gets quickly. I can't think, I reckon that might be Barillo.
Kicks it across to Kleinig, Dylan Kleinig.
Yeah, young lad, he's come around, he's going all right too. So
That's
he's getting
not a
a few
bad
kicks
kick.
today, so yeah. Turns round, up they go on the flank, and it goes over the hands, over the boundary line, just outside the 50-metre arc there, which indicates 50 metres to the centre of the goals. Well, should do.
Some
So
ovals.
some ovals it's a bit less, but they still call it a 50. And up they go now. Ruckman comes up, comes out the back, Compass with possession. They go off, series of handballs, but they've spoiled this one up. Victor gets it, he gets wrapped up, and the umpire's going to have to sit there at centre half forward and ball it up. Pretty tight game going on. Victor gets up, he jumps high too up in there. Over it comes, but Compass now got the ball rolling. Out they come, turns around, sidesteps, picks it all up. Goes around, handball comes out now, goes over, ticks over there quickly to move to Hannaford. He couldn't get away with it though. It was a poor kick and goes forward. Here they go, Basham. Basham will sidestep, crash his big frame through him. Goes up now, up to full forward. Up they go, over the back. Thank you very much. Untouched that one, and Bobby Martin says correct.
Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday, 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421.
Is it Ruckman for Victor? Or I reckon it is. He jumps.
Yeah, he can. Anyway, they toss the ball up this time. Up it goes. No one got hold of it. Number 21 there in Lachlan Arnold. It looked like he's a bit too big then to bend down and pick it up. So it's into another scrum and the umpire will come in and ball it up. Ball up just to the advantage of centre for Mount Compass.
Nearly 16 minutes gone.
Anyway, the umpire tosses it up high again and try and knock it down. That was Arnold. Out of the pack it goes to Mount Compass's favour. And there's a quick kick out the back. I thought they had a whistle out there, but obviously it wasn't. Ball now. Whoa,
a bit high.
He might have been just a little bit too high on the Victor player then. Just a little.
Billy Wade, so it's not much height.
Not much of him, but
anyone else
grab him round the neck and stretch his neck anymore.
Anyone else would have been around the waist.
Been taken there by Zach Dowling. Almost in the centre, little kick in. He should have let Basham had hold of that, because if he did, he'd have probably kicked it down the goal square. Comes in there with the ball. Basham down there. Might be the other Basham that was there. Victor Harbour got hold of the ball there, and on the ball, says the umpire. Now Compass get the free kick, and Vardage paid. Down the ground they go with it. Player out there gets a nice bounce.
Mott.
Oh, he's playing around with it out there. And finally it goes over there to Scuds. Scuds kicks it along the boundary line. Will it stay in? No, it won't stay in. And
untouched.
Victor Harbour will get the free kick.
Over there, Victor now, off that back flank, comes back into the centre. Up he goes. Oh, just got into their Compass. That was a bit high. The umpire lets that one go. Compass now, off they go. He runs, got within his distance. Out it goes, over the back. Can't get it there on Hoban. Hoban lopes along after this. Victor Harbour come up and he crosses the line right next to the point post for a ball up. For a ball in by the boundary umpire in the forward pocket in the Mount Compass's attacking end. Up he goes now, the little boundary umpires. We've got two little short ones in here today, so they're certainly going all right. Up they go. Hoban gets it, snaps it out the top, snaps it all over. Ooh, Victor Harbour intercepted right on the death line. Kicks out. He misses his player though. Turns around. Compass picks the ball up. Goes around. He'll go to hold the ball, and he certainly has. Took him a long time there. I reckon that was Shane Heatley, and he got caught. And Victor recipients in the back pocket. Swaps sides. Goes out wide, and he finds his player out on the far side. Up he goes now. He goes towards the scoreboard. Comes out and intercepted there with Samuel Scuds for Mount Compass. Quickly plays on, out he comes, and he turns around, finds his leading player in Nicholas Mott.
Yeah, well, Mott's been a top goal kicker for
Norlunga, did you say? Was
Norlunga, not Port Norlunga.
Norlunga, yeah. That's the one that Barry went to, isn't it?
Yeah. Barry Pilmore was coach down there. Been a good player for them, a left footer, and has he kicked that one?
No,
I think it's on just the other side of the post. And minor score only, Trev. 2-4 to Mount Compass, 2 straight goals to Victor Harbour. We're at the 19-minute mark.
Certainly is.
The first quarter.
Victor Harbour now come out the clubroom side, puts it all back. Basham should grab this one, and he does. Free kick. doesn't matter. Mark should be paying, which he grabbed it, and he's got it in the back flank. Sam Basham kicked the last goal, comes into it, just off the side of the boot, searching penetration, goes up, off the drop there by Compass. Kick goes forward though, comes out, Compass's handball back to Scuds. Scuds goes over, he's going to be hot, this player. He gets wrapped up twice, and he got it high. First one just slipped over the top. Called to play on quickly. Sidestepped over his mark, turns round, 2 on 1 here, Victor gets it, he gets it up,
well done.
Goes around, handballs back, comes inside, Basham's got it, looks in the wing out here, and he comes out and he finds his player in Schubert for Victor Harbour, sidesteps, goes around, drives off, puts the ball inside, goes out wide, and he's got his player out there, and that one there will be Billy Wade. Billy Wade puts it all up and forward, turns round, good interception there by Mount Compass, picks it up, handballs off to the running player in Zimmerman.
Away he goes.
Off he goes. Kicks his right foot, goes out, finds his player up in the wing, handball, goes out again, turns round, player drives it down the flank now, out it comes just short, but that's a good trap, turns round, goes around, picks it all up, couldn't get the handball away properly, Victor, recover, turn around, Compass intercept it, they go back again with a handball, now they're going up to the forward flank, comes out there, called out there by Hoban, pushes his friends off his player, pushes it over to Scuds, Scuds gets going onto it, pushes it all around. Looks pretty good by here, and certainly.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Better tall men, so could be more of an advantage, but it's good to see. A lot better watching football when it's not pack after pack after pack. Back in the centre, up she goes, Ruckman goes up, comes out, Basham receives it for Victor, pushes the handball forward, Mount Compass intercepts, comes back there to Patrick Marshall. He's in trouble, goes over Wade. Wade goes across, and that one goes to, went there to Fletcher, wasn't it? So I thought it was 9, certainly was. Fletcher goes into the pocket, and he turns around, he misses by a mile. And is that should be a Compass free kick? Certainly is. Schubert picks the ball up.
The friendly thing and giving it back to him.
Yep, goes back.
Come and get it, couldn't he?
Yeah. Mount Compass with the ball deep in the back pocket. Drives it straight down the centre. And look at this, sits him out there, and that's poor checking there by Victor. Plays on quickly, comes out the wing side. He's got his player out here in Vicunas, Thomas. Thomas handsballs over the top and will get it back again. No, he doesn't. Sidesteps around in Hooper. Hooper goes back in there. Over it comes there. And that was another handball to Osmond. Osmond goes out. He's looking around now, trying to find it, trying to do too much in here. Compass needs to watch. They're tightening themselves up. Poor kick, but it comes off the boot and goes forward, and Victor come out from attacks and they defend out to it. Out they come, but it's all Mount Compass under there. Sitting under there is Adam Hunter. Hunter goes off, goes forward, finds an easy player. Bad checking by Victor. If you're going to go out, you've got to make sure you pick up the players loose in the back. So it comes to Jordan Hooper, who will line up. He will kick from, he'll probably kick just inside, probably around about the 48, 49 metre mark.
A couple of Victor players in just standing around watching.
Yep, yeah, they didn't chase the ball out. He kicks, that goes offline, straight over the back for a minor score, which is wasteful to Mount Compass. On the FPA scoreboard, Mount Compass 3 goals 5, 23, Victor Harbour 2 straight goals, 12 points.
And a minute of time on has gone. Ball now is kicked back in by Victor. Basham goes in. He could kick on him, but Stab kicked it straight to the opposition, to Tom Vakunas. Vakunas couldn't believe his luck with Basham with the ball. Can they kick it back? That's not a good kick back either, but there's plenty of players around there for Compass, just standing down there. Almost a mark taken down there by Hoban, but hit him on the chest and bounced off. Here's a chance for Victor down there through Bartram. Bartram gets the kick out. The umpire tells him to play on immediately. Big kick goes down, and there's the tall players down there from Mount Compass. Come in and take the mark. Oh, I don't think he's going to let him do that, is he? No.
Patrick Marshall, I think.
He had a fair sort of start there when he got up, didn't he? Umpires says go back behind your mark and take the kick. And he does that, kicks it in. There's Victor players everywhere. They're lining up down there. Ball's on the ground though. The umpire lets play go on. Quick kick out of there as a hand pass, and it's gone over the top now to Compass. They almost take the mark. Don't. Victor player goes in there, picks it up. That was Dylan Kleining that had it then, and there's a kick over to the boundary line. Touched off the boot, says the boundary umpire, and the boundary umpire will grab hold of it and chuck it back. So 2 minutes and a half gone, 2.5 minutes gone.
2 minutes to go.
Time on, about 2 minutes to go.
So the timekeepers are right next to us, so he's just indicating
Desi's
the
never
benches.
wrong. Desi down there, Desi. Roki.
Certainly is. The umpires have got the spectators to get the ball back. So she's deep in that forward pocket for Mount Compass. Up she comes. Good throw in. Goes round Hove and gets his body into it. Can't really get it to his player. Victor will leave it out backwards. Intercepted there. Quickly. That goes around to Zimmerman. Zimmerman drives in. Going to be short. Oh, fended out, and Victor Harbour took it on his chest. That was good defensive mark there. I reckon that's a big bloke too, isn't it? I reckon then might have been 21 again. Yeah, I reckon. Anyway, he brings out Clubber inside. Basham can't put it up. Gets over there to try to get around to Fletcher.
He got the ball.
Fletcher goes over. Here they go. Over there now. Runs over. Over to Harrison. Grenfell bounces. Drives up. Here comes the run. Goes in there. It's 2-on-1 up here. Comes around. Compass has got the odds on to here. He turns around, can handball out. He gets it back again. Comes up. He only has to kick short. Finds his player on the back line. Comes in. Handballs over the top. Turns around, makes Vicuna stretch for it. He goes back into the pocket. Turns around. He steps inside. I reckon that's 21. That was Arnold. Arnold puts it all up and over the top, and he finds Scuds. Scuds ball, handballs. Goes over now, straight up on the forward lines. Bounces off the chest of the big bloke.
Up too tight.
Turns around, goes over, spins out, and Mott kicks it over and finds his player out in the forward flank out there, and takes it on his chest and will have a set shot.
Could be a bit costly here for Victor, couldn't it?
It'll be a shot just about after the siren.
Yeah,
so
I
it'll be
reckon
fairly close to it.
Longer. Desi's got his finger on the button.
So we wait for him. I can't pick up who it is. We'll wait for it. We'll see as he comes in now. Comes in. We'll probably only kick from about 40. Drives it in. Puts the ball up. Yeah. Hanging around. Looks pretty good.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is free.
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
Yeah. You kick with the side and you think you got it next week in the next quarter, and she swings around on you. Back in the centre, up she goes, smashed out there by Victor Harbour, comes down there. Compass get it out there in Vicunas. Vicunas handballed off, goes up further, and the kick hits Scuds right on the chest, and she must be that much close going on. Kicks inside, just out there, and out comes the Compass player. I'd say he'll definitely have a shot after now. Would be, and it's Nicholas Mott. He's had 2 attempts so far and hasn't kicked one. So we wait for him now to line up. He will kick after the siren. Don't think the distance will be a problem for him. It's just a matter whether he tries to get it there too hard.
Go way over the fence, I would think.
Yeah, as I said, the wind's just sort of cross him, but he's a big left footer. Boom, down it goes. It's hanging low, it's off the boot, and she's dead.
Looks like you're trying to kick it too hard, didn't it?
Yeah, that's what I said. The only problem is going to be, so at quarter time here at the Victor Oval, we have the visitors, Mount Compass, leading 4 goals 5, 29 points to Victor Harbour, 2 straight goals, 12 points on our FP Ag scoreboard here at quarter time.
Yeah, the FP Ag, the people wondering what it is, it's very open. It's the agriculture company. You know, they sell posts and all stuff that people use on farms. So that's where it is at the moment. So it is quarter time here at the Victor Harbour Oval. 2 straight goals, Victor. 4 goals, 5 to the visitors, Mount Compass.
Well, there you go.
Boys. Yeah, good day. The umpire signals the start of the second quarter. Up they go. Neither ruckman did much good then. They both jumped in the air like a couple of fairies out there, but they didn't manage to take the ball. Free kick, is he? I thought he might grab that and play on. Victor Harbour get the free kick in the centre of the ground. That's a good kick further down there. It's down, Gowling. They just get out the way and let Sam Basham come through and take the mark. Just as well he didn't go over to where he was going this year. He couldn't get there because of the COVID problem that we've got.
Who was that, Sam?
Sam Basham, yeah. He'd already applied to go interstate. Basham comes in now, kicks the ball from 50, and have a look at that for a kick. That has gone almost right over the fence. There's a minor score out there to Basham. 2 goals, 1, Victor Harbour. Now Compass. 4 goals, 5. And gee, can he kick the ball?
Oh, he's got,
isn't it?
Oh, he has. He's got a powerful leg, just like his father used to be. Turn around, timing was great. Out come Compass. They push it all out. Up they go on the back flank. Can't get it. Knocks it down to the ground. Pushes the ball around now. Comes out. Compass still flicking around. Victor's trying to break it up. And the umpire says, I'm going to have this on the 50-metre arc. Scoreboard side, far side from us.
You'd have played a few games with his father, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah. Ian was a beautiful kicker. Yeah. Up it goes, turns around, goes up. Hoban can't get it. It goes down to Compass, so Compass goes around, comes around back quickly to Schubert. Schubert for Victor Harbour. So on that forward flank, gets to play on now. Comes up straight away. In there comes Sebastian to come out. He's a bit late. Could have got spoiling on that, but got away with it. But he didn't take the mark, and she hits the ground, and Compass to go. Umpire's letting this go because the ball is moving, which is great going, and it finishes up now as a stalemate. So it's a ball up at centre half forward. Up they go. Hoban thumps the ball as good as a kick.
Really got out of bounds.
Turns around. Yep, would be now.
Is it a
comes
free
off
kick?
the hand. No, it's not. Ooh. It's a throw-in because it comes off a hand. It's only off of a legal disposal, isn't it? Which is a kick or a handball deliberately off of bounds. So up it comes now. The boundary umpire repeats it back out over there. Up they go. Hoban pushes it down for Compass. Straight down. Gets wrapped all up. Victor trying to push it out. Compass come out, he gets tackled. Umpire says bang, holding the ball, turns around, goes up. It's gone to advantage. Off there quickly goes. Basham comes out, smashes it out the rock, goes over, picks up into there. Victor picked it all up. He gets wrapped up, turns around. Compass trying to pick it all up. They go. He ducks under it, goes around, turns around, goes backwards, goes into it. Victor now comes out. Compass now goes, steps off quickly. He gets tackled late, goes out wide, finds his player out there in the wing and turns around. That could almost be 50 metres. But it's not. Lucky to get away with that. There was no need to interfere.
No need to touch him, was it?
And actually even knocked him down. I reckon that would be Ritter, I reckon. Puts the ball up, misses his target up on the forward wing. Umpire comes in and says, no movement here, so I'll take it now for a ball up on the true wing position, scoreboard side. Up they go, backhanded by Victor. Compass gets it though, go forward. Scuds tries to fall, grab it, marking down. Goes over, handballs back Victor. Goes back through and Bartram. Bartram goes over and finds the big ruckman out there. And Hoban, is it?
That was Hoban.
Hoban handballs off, which he does. Comes out to Ritter, finds out and he finds Vakunas. Vakunas for Compass. He's got his man out in the flank, hasn't seen him, doesn't know it. Now he turns around, he has, picks him all out and he finds him out quickly. Certainly was, and that goes through to Shane Heatley. Heatley goes off, finds his player forward, turns around, be the big Mott, is he? Just wait for him to turn around. He's trying to crib a bit.
He has cribbed a bit.
He has cribbed quite a lot. So Motts, he can't kick him in front.
He never went back either.
He can't kick him in front and you can't kick him from the side. So he's kicked himself 2 points so far and missed the last one after siren. In he comes, 30 metres out, drives this ball, off it goes, inside out, comes to the narrow side for a minor school side. Mount Compass now on the FP Ag scoreboard go to 4 goals 6 to Victor Harbour, 2 goals 1.
Victor will bring the ball back in. No, as far as he likes, he pulled this one back to it just enough. And that mark has been taken there by Arnold. Arnold kicks it over the far side of the ground. There's only Compass players over there. Pick it up, get it back to Hoban. Hoban gets a good hand pass across to his teammate down there. He stops, goes back, puts it up, play on, says the umpire, and there's plenty of Compass players there. Look like the only one that wants it at the moment. Into the forward line it goes. A good bounce there for Mount Compass. And the mark has been taken now in the back pocket by Victor Harbour. Kicks it in short. Oh, there's a one-hander taken down there by Mott.
I reckon.
Just did that easy.
You watch him try and open this up.
He's already opened it up now. If he goes around any further, he'll be right in front. He's kicking down towards the entry end here at the Victor Harbour Oval. Cars come through the main part of the oval, and Moss
missed it.
Another point. 4 goals 7 to Mount Compass. 2 goals 1 to Victor Harbour on our FPA scoreboard.
Yeah, Victor are not quite hurting them. They're not getting belted by Compass on the scoreboard. They should have been really another at least 3 goals on top of this, which should almost start taking it away.
11 shots to 3.
Yeah, Victor now brings this ball in, comes in, finds his player quickly here at centre half forward. Centre half back for Victor. He comes out now, just puts this ball up, going to make his player struggle onto there. Bends over, picks it up, and McBride gets caught, goes back to his player. He's under hot pressure, gets tapped off of there. Over it goes beautifully to Vakunas. Vakunas gets shoved on his kick, goes up here again to Compass. Compass goes off inside there. Ritter comes out, can't get to it. Handballs back, runs into his own player. Comes out to Vakunas. He takes his eyes, bang! Head high, and the umpire's seen it.
Pick that up.
You have to pay them. The rule here in our football is you cannot contact above the shoulders with any form, even accidental. His kick went there, but he couldn't get it up to his player. Comes up now in the back pocket there. Comes out there to Victor Harbour. He turns around. They can't keep it in. Goes back to the boundary umpire in the forward pocket for a ball in Compass advantage. Kicking to the end that goes back towards Adelaide here in this oval. Up they go, just a bit short, had the height but didn't quite get the sting in it. Out it comes, Compass picks the ball up, dodges it around, tries to get through, wraps it all up. Billy Wade gets in there for Victor. He'll turn around, Victor gets wrapped up and the umpire will repeat the throw in now. Right on the 50 metre arc, club room side, turn around and gets up into here. Up he goes with the ball. Goes up, Hoban, thumps it all out, goes advantage to Compass. Compass handballs out, misses the player though, comes all out, he taps it all on it goes, handballs back out again, turns around, tackled by Victor, they're under pressure here, flicks out there and they're getting away with this, comes up here now the flank, and turns around and he will not drop that in front of his eyes. That one there is Ryan Fletcher. Ryan Fletcher for Victor Harbour. Drives the ball, just down goes and up it goes, and that's a good interception there, and that's by Mount Compass. I reckon that one there turns around, which went to Simons. Claus Simons. Turns around, finds his player. Here comes in Hoban, bends down and goes, he'll want a handball, which he does.
He did.
Was watching. Opposition only needs to go. If Hoban gets the ball, he will 99% of the time handball to somebody. Compass now, right on this wing position, puts this ball up in the air, over it goes, out easy come to Motts, and Motts has got the ball. He won't want to have a shot because he's having a dreadful day in front of it. Up it goes, over the back goes over and slapped forward by Victor Harbour through for a rush point. FP Ag scoreboard goes to 4 goals, 8 Mount Compass, 32 points total to Victor Harbour, 2-1, 13 points.
Well, Victor are lucky there, they've let them off pretty well, haven't they?
They have.
And Victor will now bring the ball back in. Goes over the clubroom side. No, he doesn't. He decides to go straight down the centre. Perhaps that's the way to go out there. Give it to the big kicker. Coming down there to Adam Hunter. Hunter's got it for Mount Compass, and the ball was punched by probably a Victor player then, almost straight in front of goals. But they're watching the ball down there. The umpire comes and says, no hope of getting that one out there. So it'll be a ball up, about 25 metres out from Compass's goal. It's all been down there at Compass's end, but they really haven't hurt Victor yet. Ball's on the ground, picked up this time, and
he has to do that right
one through, and Nick Mott.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbour and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we're helping you stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialist, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today.
Been bad, like sort of misses. They just, it's a bit lazy. Up they go in the centre. Hoban couldn't get it, but takes advantage on it. Out they come now. Goes forward by Compass. Goes up the forward plank. Flat backhands it out. Compass tried to break through on the Victor players then, and he gets wrapped up, and there'll be a ball up right on the centre square. Advantage to Mount Compass. Up they go. Hoban flicks it back over. Beautiful little push Tapman down, or thumps it like heck. Up it goes. Scuds for Mount Compass now. Back turns, goes over. Poor handball out to his player. Comes back out again. Goes out there and there to Braden Ritter. He swings all over. Over it goes. Victor in front. In front there's Compass. Compass misses that one. It goes through for another minor score to Mount Compass. Pick him up. Looks like 20 something there, Kevy. So you take it. I'll keep an eye on
5 goals, 9 it is. We've got a couple of other scores here. Goa Port Elliot 1 point. Langon Creek 3-3. Encounter Bay 4-2. Waiponga Selix 1-3. Nearly all the scores now,
No, we don't have the Yank McLaren. Surprising.
Anyway, Victor now bring the ball back in again. That's a good kick, almost into the centre square. Off hands it goes. Hoban, the player at the back out there, he decided to kick it this time. He couldn't do much else. He couldn't hand pass it that far. It was too far to go. And the player there was over the mark. And I thought the umpire said play on, but
no, he had him straight up for the mark.
Anyway, the kick has been taken by Hunter. Hunter kicks it in, and finds Scuds. So Scuds could just about put that through from there.
Yeah, distance won't be a problem. It's tight angle.
So Scuds now goes back to take his kick, kicking towards the northern end of the oval. Scuds comes in. That's not a bad looking kick. It's going to lob a little bit short down there. I think the player thought he marked it, but he was about the third person to touch it. And the umpire will come in and throw the ball up. And this is not that far out of the goal line. Up it goes, and Victor Harbour pushes straight down, and that might not have been their best option there. It goes in, this could be, no, it wasn't a score, mate, right on the line down there by a Victor Harbour teammate. And after all this messing around now, he's got a 50-metre penalty. So the 50-metre penalty is right on the 50-metre arc, so the umpire's got that one right.
Yep.
Across the ground that goes down there by Jason McCarthy. He finds his teammate in Sherbet going down there. Ritter tried to push the ball forward. Victor Harbour's hop in though. They've not going to let this come out. They really haven't got too many leads down there if they want them. Yes, they have. The player comes in there. Here's a chance now and get over the top to Basham. And Basham will lope into goal.
No problems.
And he has put that one straight through. So
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
the nifty bulldozers, wasn't
it? Yeah, and without the bucket on. So Victor are making a good go. This Compass just not breaking open and getting away on the scoreboard anyway. Back in the centre, up they go. Hoban pushes the ruckman out, fends him out, and then pushes the ball down, which should be illegal. And he bends up now, and back he goes out. Handball's over, the player running past. Goes up again, kicks up, goes on the forward lines. Out comes Mott, can't get it. Goes back to Ritter, I reckon. Handball's inside, sidesteps the Compass player. Goes out, comes up forward, puts it all over, and misses that one to the fat side and goes for a minor score again to Mount Compass. That goes to 5 goals, 10, 40 points.
Well, I don't know what those scoreboard attendants are doing over there. They got 5, 6, so they missed a fair few scores. Victor Harbour now with the ball to bring it back in. And with it over the clubroom side. Well, he runs his distance out, puts it up, and right under the ball out there, he almost had that then. Was pit away, couldn't complete the mark though. Here's a chance now for Vicunis. Vicunis looks up and finds Green, not very far away. Yeah, Green can put this down right into the full forward area if he wants to. And he doesn't want to because he finds his opposition out there who takes the mark around about centre.
Oh, not the spot.
And he's kicked that one in a bit short. Out he gets it out, gets a hand pass over to McKenzie. McKenzie gets it over to Hoban. Hoban goes down there, kicks it in short. That's what happens when you do things like that. And McCarthy takes the mark for Victor. Centres it across the ground. It's gone over there to Bartram. Umpire lets him play on. Over it goes, and he couldn't have picked out the player out of there better if he tried, but he tried to take a one-hander out there. Couldn't complete it though. And Victor now, can they get away? He got rolling the ball here, I would say, yes. Yep. And there goes the free kick to Mount Compass. So Mount Compass with the ball over that far side.
In the centre.
We could go in the centre if he wants to, but he's going to take a long kick in. It's gone over the 50. And look out. The big fella out there's behind. Victor Harbour got hold of it again. Across the ground it goes through McCarthy. McCarthy finds his teammate down there and they're running backwards with it at the moment. Mount Compass have got it now. Compass kick it in. Then finds Hunter. Hunter gets it across and the mark has been taken down there by Ritter. And Ritter kicks it in.
Oh, he dropped
it. Should have had that one, but anyway, backs up, gets it away. Over it goes to Hoban. They're trying to throw Hoban on the ground. That's a bit hard. He weighs a ton. Over it goes out here now. Here's a chance for a goal. Ball bounces right. No, it didn't bounce right at all. Victor Harbour player out of there. They drag him down on the ground, and the umpire gives him a bit of time to get rid of it. In the end, he says, "Come on, I'll throw it up." We're 17 minutes into the second quarter, Trev.
Certainly is deep in the forward line for Mount Compass. Up they go. There goes Hoban with the body again. Just it's Mott then pushes him out. Out it comes. Compass is sitting underneath this one. Just takes it on the chest, and that's Pittaway. Scott Pittaway. Just bombs this ball out, not
Well,
far
they're on the
enough.
Victor's way.
Turn around. Yep, 3 of them on there. They make a meal of it though. They get wrapped up and it'll be a ball up at centre half forward, still in Mount Compass's advantage. True centre half forward here, between centre half forward and full forward, directly in front of goals. Up they go. Hoban can't get it down, sock it off the ground by Compass. Comes all out. Victor Harbour in front there. Turns around, comes down, shoved in the back. Victor Harbour will get it. Probably lucky because the Victor player crashed into the Compass player, who then crashed into the Victor player. So it's like the chain collision, like rear ends. The bloke that gets pushed in is not actually guilty. So out it comes now by Victor. Comes out. Fletcher can't quite get it any time, and it goes over the boundary line for a throw in here on the forward flank area, slightly to the wing advantage. Still on the clubroom side here. Umpire sets himself, pushes it all up, goes up over there. Hoban gets it, comes out there to Compass is there, and Timothy Green. He tries to get rid of it, pushes it out. Handballs by Compass, going out anywhere. Comes over there. Zimmerman's in there. He can't get it. She gets wrapped up there in their forward flanks, just basically on the 50-metre arc line for a forward line thrust for Compass. Up they go. Hoban smashes it out again. Turns around and goes down. Victor, recover. Go back in. Sidestep. Pushes it around. Then he kicks up. Up they go. Beautifully won there. And that's a good grab there by Williams. Noah Williams with the headgear. He turns around for Victor. Drives it now into the centre. Up she goes. Out comes there Basham. Basham takes on the chest. Handballs off quickly. Finds his one in Schubert. Schubert kicks it all over. Compass are in charge here. Turns around. He's only got to control it, which he does. And that one there goes to Scott Pittaway. Pittaway puts the ball up on the forward flank. Goes up in here. Comes inside. Oh, made Vicuna stretch, I reckon it was. Turns round, puts it all up, and he finds his player quickly then in Patrick Marshall. Marshall plays on, drives it all out. Here it comes up. We've got an FAD here. Advantage now. Hoban kicks again. Into the pocket it goes. Motts can't get to it. Turns around, sits around, drives this ball full forward. Look at this. Thank you very much. Right onto the chest of his player. Stood underneath or just off of the Victor players that went over his head. Straight on the chest. So at nearly heading towards the 20-minute mark, we've got ourselves now, I reckon, is Adam Hunter. He is normally a very reliable kick, and we should have no problems to get a score on the FPA score.
I reckon Bob's watching down there.
There she goes. No problems at all for that. So he goes.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
Can't believe that. When they found out about it, they added a point to the score when no one had kicked the ball anywhere near the scoring area.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You get close games like that one was, and it's, like, especially the supporters have got no idea.
No, either the players. Umpire tosses it up in the centre again. A good knockdown there by Arnold for Victor. All going over there now to Compass, and they've just killing them at the moment, aren't they? Out there, goes out to Scuds. Scuds takes a mark out in front. This is where Victor now are going astray, aren't they? Well done. Mark being taken down there by Bartram, I reckon that was in the back line. He kicks it across, plays on immediately. He's got the runners. Is he going to get this play before it goes out of bounds? He does. And that was well done there to Ryan Jeffries. Jeffrey kicks it over. And here's a turnover now. Gone to Tom Pecunis.
Here we go.
Oh, there's players out here everywhere. He can walk into the goals if he wanted to. He's got over the top.
He has.
And that's bang.
Big Hobie.
Open there. Didn't have to move.
Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday, 7am to 4pm at Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421.
Poor kick, you find that's what happens. And you look at all levels, you know, you look at the Crows and that's where they get burnt.
Oh.
They short kick the ball and they lose it and they're lost, they're gone. Up they go in the centre, thump down there by Compass, he's hurt himself too. I reckon he's done a knee, he turned around going to an ankle, he's rolling around there, he's twisted on the way down, it's not too good there. So Compass now with the ball inside the square, turn around, comes up, he drives this ball out wide, out it comes, finds his player quickly there. That one there is William Zimmerman. Zimmerman gets off and he goes over quickly over to Samuel Osman. Osman goes off. Touchdown, not far enough. The umpire said, these boys, they've got knowing what the 15 metres is.
Score,
that goes up, goes straight over. No problems at all. I reckon that's Scudsy, isn't it?
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
If anything, I hope he hasn't moved. He's squirmed around, but he seems to be more of the knee than grabbing down at the ankle. So not good if it is a knee. That's normally really bad signs. So the players will congregate here because the trainers are in attendance, and the main priority that comes out of these games are the welfare of the player. So they will hold this up until
They'll have
he
to
gets
hold it
probably
up there because
medical.
they can't even throw the ball up
No,
the centre.
that's the same. But even so, even if he was on the ground until a stretcher and they actually come off, but health-wise, you've got to make sure they're all okay, and the trainers do a great job. They make sure everything is covered, bases, players, no concussions or any other breaks to go. So we'll go from there. At this stage, it's
He's
20.
a big fella too.
Yeah, it's 24. He's on the stretcher too. So 24-minute mark gone of the second quarter here. And of course, with the FPA scoreboard, we do have, like I said, we'll get a few more minutes here now. The first quarter went for 28.
This will go for
So
about
this will
30.
go for 30 or probably just over 30 on it. He's sitting up, so it's good, but yeah, definitely knee or down to the ankle, somewhere about that. We'll try to find out if we can find out more onto that. He's looking down the side, could be an ankle, I think. So, but at this stage, Mount Compass seem to have the game in their hands, but they're not looking very, authoritative. Victor are trying, they're running. They've got a lot of young ones in here, inexperienced, so they will be carrying on and going. So
Hard to pick his number up there, the people in the way.
yeah, I can't think of who was rucking out into there.
Well, it's not Hoban anyway, by then.
No, Hoban's was up in the forward line. They'd swapped. There's Hobie's out there now, so he's in the centre now. But yeah, I'll try and pick up in on it. But it was the other ruckman. But I'm just trying to think who was that there. Whether it was Connor Cody, Cody Connor. I don't know. 36, I think.
So it's 8 goals 10 to 3 goals 1 with Mount Compass well in front at the moment. It'll take a while now before all these players get back to their position. The umpire says, let's go, and tosses the ball up again. Hoban's got on. He knocks it down. Through they go. Through went Pittaway with it. Couldn't pick it up though. And here's a chance now for Schubert to get it down to the forward line. Will he get it? No, he's run around down there. And Compass now will quite easily get the ball back. Yes, they do. Off hands it goes. Ball's on the ground. Picked up by Compass. Down to the forward line it goes.
Oh, Victor.
There are a couple short down there, and Victor player comes out and takes the ball. He's got hold of it now inside the defensive 50. He says, come and get me if you like. And he stepped around fairly easy down there, and that player was McCarthy.
Yep.
And back it goes into the forward line again. Off hands it goes, and McCarthy's got a chance to get another kick. He does, down he goes. His opponent now whacked him down. Here's a quick kick back out of the pack though, and it's gone over to Victor Harbour, got hold of it. A hand pass goes further down the ground, and that's Stop there, and Victor now will slow the play down. Goes into the centre, taken down there by Cannon. Cannon kicks it into the forward line. Picked up out there by Jeffries. Jeffries gets it over to his teammate, and there, that was Bartram again. Bartram gets it over the top to Kleinig, and Kleinig down in the forward line. Or player there might have had the sun in his eyes. Couldn't catch it.
No left
across the ground that goes. There's a big pass. Look out, the big fella here has kept in the way. Hannaford couldn't quite catch up with him, and the ball across the ground it goes, or across the line it goes for another throw-in. Boundary umpires got hold of it. I think this lad's about 15 or 16. He just hadn't grown yet.
Really?
Throws him up. But the ground it goes again, and the umpire says, "You're hanging on to him. I reckon he's going to give a free kick." It has, and the free kick goes out there to Pittaway to Cannon. Cannon kicks it further down the ground. Not a good kick though. Looks like he pulled the kick just before he went to kick it. I think he's got it a little bit high.
Umpire couldn't see that one.
Oh, play on, says the umpire out there, Victor Harbour. They've got the advantage of this if they can make it. Basham comes out, takes hold of the ball, turns around, and away goes, straightens up, and he's had a long kick in.
Missed him.
And it goes just the other side of the post for a minor score. So 3 goals 2 to Victor, 8 goals 10 Mount Compass, and the game's been going nearly 29 minutes.
The ball gets thrown in, kicked in, comes back out, goes around there again. This time he's made good go at it. Basham's gone again, and he's banged that one through, and he's got himself his third. So they've come right back again. This is what Compass did not want.
1 goal 1 trick.
Yep.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbour and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we're helping you stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialist, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today.
Here's jump up and down, but he can't get it out by Victor. Turns around, hits the ground, comes back in the... Oh, that's a throw. That's the biggest scoop I've seen in my life. Out it comes though. Compass gets the ball, comes out to Vicunas. Vicunas handballs back off, goes around, off the foot, comes through under there. Compass uses the handball, goes out, handballs forward. Good going. Hanging on, number advantage going on to here. Turns around, goes up there, goes quickly off there, and then that was Samuel Osmond. Osmond goes up, over the back it goes, thump forward, off it goes down to there, onto the ground, kicks straight through, and now Compass have retaliated quickly with a score. It's a goal, and he turns around.
Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialist in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421.
2 to go.
Going.
Up she goes around there, ball comes down, Compass can't get rid of it. Victor tried to kick it out, couldn't, should have gone for a hole, and that got fended off onto there. Compass now, handballs around to Vicunas. Vicunas goes forward, goes around to there up in Connor. Connor can't get it. Here we go. Bouncing off comes Compass. Compass goes over. Couldn't do it. Then he kicks it in the man on the mark. Then he comes around with Compass. Then he goes high. Then he turns around. Victor go off with it. Turns around, goes up onto the wing. Compass attack it. They get it. Down he goes. The umpire says legging, and it'll be a free kick there to Zimmerman. And I reckon that siren goes onto there. So at half-time at the Victor Harbour Oval, the FP Ag scoreboard shows Mount Compass 9 goals 10 64 are leading Victor Harbour, the home side, 4 goals to 26.
It's not what the score shows on the scoreboard, but they are 4 points out, we'd have to say. There's several minor scores there of 1 point not put up, and I don't know if this is happening too many times around the grounds at the moment. I mean, you can miss one now and there, but not miss 4.
Yeah. Well, quickly, whilst we got the viewers, listeners in on us, we'll go through around the grounds at quarter time. We do not have one side, but these are quarter time scores. Langhorne Creek 3 goals 3, Goolwa 1 point. Strathalbyn 2 goals 1.
I'll give you the half-time scores at Strath if you like.
I'll read these and I'll go back on them.
Okay.
At quarter time, Willunga 2-2, Strath 2-1. Encounter Bay 4-2, Maiponga Selects 1-3. Mount Compass here.
Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday, 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421. The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot. Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Get the power.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
Last month was the driest July for many years.
Winter time, we had about 17 mils or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, and it was normally getting the 60s, nearly 70s, so they're miles down. So ovals look good though, you know, they say they should have hadn't had any heavy rain, there hasn't been any heavy work on them, so good coverage, bounce on them and everything else with them, and yeah, so
Anyway, Trev, we got some of the scores in the other games.
we certainly
A
have.
bit of a surprise here.
Yeah, and as per usual, it was just one we're having trouble with. We always seem to struggle to get the full complements. So here we are. We around the grounds for the Great Southern Football League. We do not have a half-time score from Langhorns Creek Goolwa, and that one was quarter time, was Creeks 3-3 to Goolwa 1 point. So, Yankalilla McLaren, we presume this was a half-time score because we had nothing from them at the first quarter. But we have McLaren 5-6, Yankalilla 5-2, so that's a really close one. And just about the time of the game here, the time going through here, which is a surprise under here, Strathalbyn at home 7-6, Wollonga 4-5. And over at Myponga Selix, Encounter Bay 13-5, Myponga Selix 2-3. And of course here, the visitors Mount Compass 9-10 to Victor Harbour 4-2.
And one thing which we should bring up, and that is dogs at the football, Trev. And I mean, it's something that you don't need. The reserves game was stopped because the dog was out there chasing the ball around.
Yeah, it was trying to catch the ball, and the
trying
players
to catch the
didn't.
ball, and the match, I reckon, stopped for a minute or two.
Yeah, it certainly
Because,
did.
I mean, so if you come to the football, for God's sake, leave your dog home.
It's not hard, is
And if you
it?
take your dog to the pitches or take it somewhere like that, well, bring your dog to the football. But I bet you don't.
Yeah.
You might like your dog, but everyone else doesn't have to like it. So if you want to come to football, leave your dog home before someone gets hurt and there's a bloody court case on it. So
Yeah, you can only ask people. I said that, but worst of all too, letting them run around. But even on leads, you find them. Like there's a woman out here at half time. She's walking across the oval, let the dog off, and of course, a couple of young kids out here playing. They held the ball up and wouldn't kick it because the dog was chasing them. So yeah, you just can't take any chances.
well,
on
if you
it.
want to come to the finals this year, if you got a dog with you, you won't be allowed in.
Yeah, well, I thought we had the rule
We had
before
that
about
last
that.
year as
So
well,
yeah.
but I think people think, oh, it's only the finals. But
Yeah.
it should be every game as well. You don't need your dog at the football. If you need your dog at the football, we'll stay home with it.
Yep. Yes, I said it'd be awfully, if we charge you, and dog fare for the dog to come in.
Make a dog fee of 20
yeah,
bucks.
20 bucks. So yeah. And if you get caught not cleaning up, it'll be 1,000.
Yeah, we'll get the council name down there.
Yeah. No, I can't see much, much sense in it. So I can't understand people. I know they're pets and they're around, but take them for a walk, take them out. If you want them out, you can take them out. Don't take them around crowds.
There's a dog place just down here where you can take them down there and let them run around inside of that.
Yeah.
Anyway, the goal scorers, Trevor.
Goal scorers for Mount Compass, the leading side. We have Samuel Scudds with 2 and singles to Nathan Hicks, Timothy Green, Braden Ritter, Peter Hoban, Adam Hunter and Nicholas Mott and William Zimmerman. And for Victor Harbour, Sam Basham with 3 and Tyson Levy with 1. We have the ball in the centre. So we are back here at the Victor Oval as the siren sounds for the third quarter. Up she goes. Nobody really gets a probably advantage to Victor. Victor now quickly go off. They go through there and Fletcher. Fletcher comes out. Out they go. Basham can't get it. Picked up there quickly by Victor. Victor goes up and it's a bad bounce and goes around, misses up for a minor score to Victor Harbour to get them leading off in this third quarter for 4 goals 3 to trailing Mount Compass 9 goals 10.
Looks like Patrick Marshall might be the back kicking in now. Goes to kick in, kicks in short, finds
Zimmerman.
his teammate down there, Zimmerman. Just about brought his own footy today, and Zimmerman with it now. He's got a teammate waiting for the ball over there, over the back of the pack it goes. He was under no pressure whatsoever. Taking the mark was Cody Connor. And there's another player out by himself from Mount Compass out here. Down the ground they go with it. Victor Harbour there got in the way, but not enough.
Scudds.
Goes out here to Scudds. Scudds twists and turns, put the ball up high back into the forward line. Down it comes, pushed down. Little kick out of there has gone out to Victor Harbour, and there was 3 Mount Compass players just waiting there. Each of them saying, you take it, and they did, and there's another one unmarked in the forward line. So Mount Compass under no pressure whatsoever down there in the forward line, and Mott takes an uncontested mark too, but he'll struggle from there. Probably put this one through from there, Trev.
Yeah, he had one up this side closer, but he should just go through the pack and snap it.
Get someone to chase him too. So Mott will come in almost against the fence. Comes in now to take his kick, puts the ball on the boot, has a shot for goal, and what do we say? It looks like that one's gone straight through the centre.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
4 goals for going into the third quarter is going to struggle to, for you to get rolled, isn't it?
Yeah.
So back in the centre, up she goes again. Hoban gets it out. Victor come out. Igrin hung on to, and it'll be a free kick to Victor in the centre. Back he goes, comes around there, and that one goes to Zachary Dowling. Dowling drives this ball up in the air. Up she goes. Out they come, over the back, bang! He ducked down, and the player wrapped over him, so it was probably lucky, but these umpires will put, ping anything that's contact up on it.
Yeah, I suppose, but
so, yeah.
Silly place to put your head though.
Yeah,
like that one.
Like I said, protect the players. Out he goes to the flank, out to the pocket there, and he takes the mark, Victor Harbour, and it will have a shot. He's looking directly into the sun now.
You'd be lucky to be able to see the goals.
Yeah, he had his hand up to have a look at it, so he'll just see an awful big blur there, and he'll just try and kick this one straight. He's kicking probably just inside 40, drives up, looks pretty good. He slammed it in the post, I reckon. Certainly has. So Victor Harbour get another single on the FPAG scoreboard. They go to 4 goals 4 to Mount Compass, 10 goals 10.
The kicking wasn't too good there. Here's a chance for Compass. Down the ground they go with it. On the wing area now. Mark taken out there by Compass.
He's put that up and under.
Oh, yeah, it's up and under, went up high. No one's going to mark that one. Mott comes out, taken down there by Vacunas. Vacunas gets it further down the ground, finds his teammate over there. Quick hand pass goes out here to Nathan Hicks. And Hicks now kicks the ball down to the forward line. Scuds leads in the race, but we had a good game so far today. He twists, he turns, runs the wrong way for a fair way, puts the ball right down to the forward line, off hands it goes, and the umpire calls him to play on down there. It could end up with a free kick here, Mount Compass, but they don't. And the Ryan Fletcher now, he's got hold of it. He kicks it over the side out there by the scoreboard, and he got hammered. Free kick goes to Victor. And was one of the smaller players out there that took that one. Kicks it in now to the centre of the ground, and there's a good mark being taken again by Mount Compass. Gives the big players down in the forward line a bit of a chance there. They get a quick hand pass away, and under pressure again, Victor Harbour get it back, but they only get it as far as Hoban. Another turnover goes to Klaus Simmons, and the ball goes down into the forward line, and that's for Compass. Player there had hold of it for a while. They said he's trying, umpire reckons he's having a go to get rid of it, and the umpire will come in and toss it up, Trev.
Certainly is. Forward pocket area on the flank there for Mount Compass, kicking towards netball court end, or the river, the river and the also the sea. Turns around, off they go into it. Goes straight over and be just about out in the full, I would say. Umpire's signals come up. It looks like it's going to be a Victor Harbour kick. It's under pressure, straight out of bounds on the full over there in the back pocket. So Victor Harbour will repel this one. Turn around, wait for him to go. Drives it up on the outback flank. Can't find his players out there. That comes off hands. Will be a boundary throw in now outside the 50-metre arc on the scoreboard side. Victor Harbour into attack. Young Victor player limping off here, so he must have rolled an ankle or a knock. Up she goes, turn around, backhanded by Hoban, goes back down, picked up beautifully by Compass, goes in, 3-on-1, over the back here, comes out to Compass, turns around, he flicks it all up, can't get to it, Mott gets tackled, he puts it on the ground and knocks it out. Compass still in advantage here, player trying to help up on him, turns around, goes back in, and turns around, intercepted. Victor crashed through, can't get away with it, that was Fletcher. Fletcher turns around, handballs goes out, handball comes out wider to Victor. Off they come now, out the back lines, drive it up as Bartram goes up, and that's a sport from behind by Mount Compass. She goes over the boundary line in front of the new club rooms down there in the change rooms. So we wait for the umpire to collect it. Still in the forward lines for Mount Compass. We turn around and wait to go on. Oh, he skims that one into it. Up they go, Hoban gets it, handballs out, comes out to Vacunas. Vacunas, oh, he had an area just about on that one. Comes around to his player there in Pittaway. Scott Pittaway puts it up over the back, bounces, runs. Victor, run the ball away. That one goes out, one there through as Jacob Eates. Eates puts it out the other side, and that's just about untouched and should be a kick to Mount Compass. Quickly plays on, finds his player coming in onto there, and he hits Adam Hunter on the chest. Hunter,
that's the wrong player to give it to, isn't it, if you're the opposition?
Yep. Adam Hunter's normally reliable. Got the big yellow boots. Looks like a big dandelion, doesn't he, with the yellow boots hanging out over there. Mate's got another set too. They must be under the trade link, they go with them. Anyhow, we wait for him. He's only going to be kicking from probably 25. In he comes, drives his baller up, swaps around. Bobby looks like he goes, the goal umpire steps in.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbour and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we're helping you stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialist, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today.
Have to run far, knocks the ball down, and here's a chance. Oh, he's gone for the ball there. Thomas Vacunas, down the forward line it goes. coming out here, there's plenty of Mount Compass players with it. Gets a hand pass away, and away they go down the ground down there through Tom Bakunis. You might have kicked this one in a bit short. The player there from ran into the ground for Compass. The umpire says, "What do I have to do?" You do a little bit more than that, probably, says the umpire. And here's a chance now for Pitaway to take the mark. Pitaway kicks it in. Sun's in their eyes out there, and it's been taken by Cody Connor. Connor now kicks it down to the forward line. Give the big fellas down there a chance. Off hands it goes. Ritter's got hold of it. Goes around, doesn't want to kick it with his left foot. Yes, he does in the end. Over it goes, and it wasn't a real good kick. Leading the race out there is Jordan Hooper. Hooper's got hold of it now. Manages to break the tackle. He's a player about to have a shot. Just as well he hand passed that away in time. Back it goes again to Jordan Hooper. The umpire says, "You're holding the ball this time, mate."
An advantage to Victor. They play on quickly. Off she goes, but it's over the player and straight on the chest of Compass. Compass handballs it off. They go around. Handball again. Another handball will go out the side. He sidesteps and goes right back. Turns around. Now he fixes his player out there. And that one goes out there, Mackenzie. Mackenzie finds his player inside. That's a short kick. Compass getting away with this. Sidesteps back in. Can't get away with it though. Victor picked it up, and that was a Daisy burnt a handball out there. But guess what? Straight back to the only people back there are the defenders in Mount Compass. He drives it there, and Brandon Mackenzie. He drives it forward.
And he didn't look
goes
either.
over the back, yep, and turns around and goes to Ben Basham. Ben Basham in defence. Up they go, over the back. Bakunis will have the run on this one. He overruns it. Turns around, comes up, picks it all up. Gans gets it, gets swung around, gets out with it. Goes over, thumped away there, comes down.
Look out,
Basham gets the ball onto it in front of him, can't get it up. Compass sidesteps off, handballs off on the inside and goes over there to Samuel Osmond. Osmond goes up, over the back, there's two grabs, and that one goes to Mott. Body work, put the hand up, was being warned really strongly there, and he just happened to fall over, get the second arm hanging out and pulled it back in for a mark.
I reckon Basham's hurt his finger there, or his thumb. Like he just went down hanging onto his hand.
Sam, was it?
Yeah. Could have been dislocated finger and put it straight back, but
Nicholas Mott will kick from around the 35 metre mark, 40, comes in, drives the ball, bang, dead straight, umpire does not worry, off it goes.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Not
even moving now. No. The breeze is gone.
So the forecasts were correct. Said it was going to swing and drop.
Yeah, it wanted to be the wind both quarters, and that's probably what Mount Compass has had. They're going up there for the knock. Cross it goes here to Osmond. Osmond kicks it back into the forward line. Jordan Hooper, races out there, picks it up, and this is Scuds, I reckon, goes in again and kicks it out there to Mott. And Mott, as the ball hit him on the chest, bounced across the line and out of bounds. And probably an easy one miss there, Trev.
Yep. Yeah, he should have grabbed that one. Just let it drop a bit too low.
The Andrew umpire's got hold of it. Comes in with it. These lads have done all right.
They're done.
Today they're doing it by themselves.
Yeah, they're not much higher than a blade of grass.
No, they can walk under the fence, I reckon, just about the size of it. Here's a quick kick from Victor, put it up high. It's gone down a couple of players there from Mount Compass. They decide who wants to take it, and back into the forward line it goes again through Tom Bakunis. He's coming out, and Mott says, well, drop the last one. But didn't want it anyway, because he probably wouldn't have kicked it from there, but he'll kick it from here this time. He's almost straight in front.
Yeah, basically a correct read of the last one, wasn't it?
Yes, I mean, he could end up 6 or 7, 8, 9, 10 goals today if they keep up like this, just kicking it into the forward line. This is the trouble sometimes with these teams that are better playing the weaker ones, that in the last half they just drop away. And that's another goal down there to Mott.
Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday, 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421.
A bit so we'll get on into them. The ball is relayed back in out to the centre. Yeah, all these umpires have done well. You know, they've let the balls go in the scrags to try and keep it. As long as the ball's moving, it's going. Up they go. Victor get it out. Comes all out there. Comes around there. Overruns it though. And Victor take it off again. They go over there to Osmond. Osmond goes up. Easy kicks. Training drills now. Turns around. He finds Mott. He's kicked the last two and he's lined up a little bit further out this time.
Too far this time though.
Yeah, he's going to be kicking outside the 50, isn't he? He's a bit more relaxed with his kicking now, so the accuracy was there. He missed the early ones quite easy, so he swings out that left foot, drives it out, bombs it up, goes, look at that, no problems at all. He's got his eye in now. Turn around, he probably...
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Victor. Anyway, they stayed in it for a long time, and I think Compass kept them in it though with bad kicking, didn't they?
Yeah. You sort of you give the team a whiff, but Victor looked like they were only going to be in and out of it on certain patches. It'd be just interesting to see what Compass do. Bays had the Victor the same mob and just took their foot off the throttle and never really killed him by what they should have. Up they go in the centre. Hoban gets the slide hand to it, comes down, turns around. Victor picked it all up, throws it out. Hoban puts the big body in. Then he gets the kick away. Goes all out, straight down the throat of Hooper for Compass standing in the forward line. He drives over, goes out, coming out scuds, can't get to it. Turns around, 2-on-1, gets in the trapped into here. The umpires come in, handballs it out. They're letting it go. You see the ball's moving, so it goes in. Victor step back in. Then he gets it flicked back up again. Goes out. Levy gets it, but he puts it all out and turns around. Compass overbalances on it, over to Hoban. Hoban spins around. Ruckman kicks it up again, goes all up. Oh, foot goes up straight into the Compass's stomach. Turns around, kicks socket off the ground, and she's gone through for a minor score to Mount Compass. On the FPA scoreboard, 14-11 Compass, 4 goals for Victor Harbour.
Ball now being kicked back in by Bartram. Bartram kicks it over there, club room side, goes over there. There's a good mark being taken over there by Ben Basham. So Basham's got over it. Where's he going to kick it this time? Decides to centre the ball. May not be his best bet out there at the moment because there's plenty of Compass players just standing around waiting for the spoils out there. What's happened there? Has he grabbed him too high? Or? Yes, he has, and the free kick has gone out here to Mount Compass. It's gone out to Brandon McKenzie. McKenzie with the left foot. So kicks it in over the back of the pack. It's taken by Victor. What are they going to do with it now? Just kick it in short. Yeah, play it there by himself. And that was Dylan Kleining. He kicks it up. There's plenty of brown jumpers over there. And in it goes now. Coming out with the ball this time is Dylan Kleining again, and bang, down they go. And the ball now is kicked into the forward line, or there could have been a big clash out there, and Compass got the ball, kicks it just as he was grabbed, pushed over. Ball's on the ground now. Took a while out there for Victor to get rid of it. They do get rid of it on that far side of the ground, and coming out with the loose ball is Zach Dowling. Dowling kicks it in, pushed in, it's in the centre now. Victor have got to do something with this. They haven't had much luck so far, and they threw the ball away out there.
He's probably unlucky because he actually got shoved when he tried.
He did. Yeah, I reckon he was.
Yeah, it was dislodged more with the tackle because he shoved him in the side.
And Heatley's got the ball. Heatley kicks it in the centre half forward. Not a good kick in though. That's been marked by Victor. Kicks it across. This time it's been marked by Dowling again. Dowling does a little worm burner. Kicks it in there and out here to Billy Wade, was it? Yes, it was Billy Wade. Had a quiet one today for Billy. Ball comes out loose. Picks up this time by Victor. They've got a chance. I think they're throwing that one away. They have. And there's another free kick going out here to Compass. He's kicked it out there where there's not too many players out of his own team. There's plenty of Victor players over there. Will they get it back? No, they won't. Manages to beat the whole lot. And there's a player coming down the ground.
There's a player that ran out for the back lines. This is run.
He's
burned
the ball. He's been marked down there by. It wasn't Levy, I don't think they marked that one. That's a good mark, taking run the same way as the ball. And the umpire goes into play on quickly, and that's a good mark being taken out there, fingertipper by Timothy Green. So Green could put this right down the area where Mott's running around, waiting for another kick in, get his 5th goal for the quarter. Tries to come out, he has. He's given this one to somebody else. So down he goes, and there is a long kick in down there by Adam Hunter.
Yep.
And that is
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
Yeah, they had the tie and got the points, and percentage could come. That's why I thought, well, Counter Bay last week should have gone on with it. So Compass now break it all out. He gets wrapped up in the centre, goes through, and the umpire will repeat it outside the central circle. Turn around, come to this, starting to look a little bit ugly for Victor now though. Hoban gets it out beautifully read there by Schubert for Victor. Victor go into attack, but that's over the back and intercepted by Mount Compass. They come out wide, out they come, finds the player out here, and Heatley, Shane Heatley goes away too high, goes over the top, picked all up there by Compass. They handball off, side steps, goes back in. Wasn't a real good handball, but they recovered well. Comes back again to him, and that one there is Klaus Simmons. Simmons goes up, looks in his eyes, with the sun in his eyes, shades it, and that's Scudsy. Difference with a lot of these Compass players, they are very strong in their hands.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? When the ball comes in, they run and grab.
They're good overheads and they're solid, so it goes. Scuds comes in, puts the ball up, and that's up the inside, and he'll be lucky.
Lucky to get anywhere.
Yeah, boundary umpire was right there, so he's picked it all up, so he gets a minor score. On the 22-minute mark, the FP Ag scoreboard, Mount Compass 15-12 and leading Victor Harbour 4 goals 4.
It's 102 to 28. And Victor now will bring the ball back into play. They do, they kick it in short. And, that was lucky, wasn't it? He just got it back again. They've had a couple of passes now, and they're still only just outside their defensive 50. The mark has been taken there by... I think it was Brody Goodwin, not
Levy,
Fairhurst, was it?
Oh, yeah, it was right.
Here's a chance now for to get the ball out. Got the ball out, they can't get it out. Umpire give him plenty of time there to get it out, and the ball will be thrown up right in front of the new grandstand. Up it goes, down it goes. Chance now for the player to run through. Didn't grab it the first time and pushed across the boundary line with it, and there's another throw in.
Right in front of the same spot down there, the new club rooms. The boundary umpire steps in, a bit of shoving and poking going around as we wait for there to go back up there. Up they go, hangs on to his jumper, turn around. The umpire should have seen that. Then he grabs the ball, then he didn't get rid of it, so he gets out there, and it's holding the ball was going to be Victor Harbour's free kick. He handballs off, goes across to Schubert. Schubert for Victor, goes in, finds his player in the middle. Right on the chest. Off it goes. He goes through there, and I reckon that's Grenfell. Grenfell for Victor. Oh, umpire goes off. It's over the back though, and Compass are the only first ones to recover. They pick it up through there, and Adam Hunter. Hunter comes in the inside and finds Vicunis, Thomas Vicunis. He comes in, out here wide, goes on the wing, over the top it comes, fishes up in here and to Mackenzie. Mackenzie goes up, he's got the loose man on the forward line. That one there is Brenson's. Brenson's goes off, inside he can't get it, goes over, Victor Harbour recover, and they come out here on the back line, and he finds his player quickly there, and that one there is Barillo. Barillo goes off, he finds himself in Kleinig. Kleinig's had a reasonably good weighing for a Victor. He goes off inside, finds himself out there in Cannon, Brian Cannon. I reckon might be the son of Pete, I reckon. Anyway, he turns around, they go out, they come in the middle, over the head though, bang, down he goes. Turns around, the handball got away though, and he found his player in there, and Zach Dowling. Dowling handballs off again, goes over, boom! It's a good strong mark there by Victor. Underneath that one there was Grenfell. He handballs off, goes up the forward lines, one hand up, two hands goes over. Compass picks it all up and bombs this ball out. Fletcher lets it go, gets past him, turns around, tracks onto it. He gets pushed down by Compass. Compass hands balls out, then it gets swapped out and he goes for holding the ball. Didn't have the calls. Up it goes, picks it up, Schubert picks it up, drives the ball, bang, down he goes, and it'll be an FAD right in front of goals. Victor Harbour will not miss this one. I tell you what, there's little Tyson Levy is a little round boy, but he wants to watch himself.
He might have been out of his weight division then.
Well, he took on Tommy Vicunis, and I don't know why, because it wasn't Vicunis that took the player.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's go. Victor comes in, Grenfell comes in.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
They're going to get their lolly money, and everybody else thinks they're doing a good job.
Yeah, well, it's not going to matter much today what the final score is, because we've got no hope of catching up. But anyway, it's nice to know what the scores are correct. Central umpires got hold of it. We're 26 and a half minutes into this third term. Hoban goes up, just pushes it straight down to the player standing there, down to the centre forward area it goes down there, off hands again. Picked up this time by Green. Green kicks, puts it in there to his teammate, and he just decides he'll kick it in here to
Ritter, I reckon, isn't it?
Ritter?
Looks a bit like him.
Yeah, Ritter says I'm going back to have a kick here, and you're right. It's Braden Ritter.
He's only kicked once, is unusual for him, isn't it? He's normally
he's only kicked one so far, Trev. He's still got a quarter of a bit to go.
Yeah, he's normally right in it all the time, peppering him, isn't he?
In he goes now. Puts the ball on the boot, and
no problems.
Not a bad kick either. Straight through the goals it goes, that is. Goal.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
They're struggling now. This is a big oval to run the boundary on. I can see it. I've done it a few times myself.
Yeah.
Especially when you've got to run to the far side corner.
Yeah. Back in the centre. Up she goes. Goes up there. Turns around, Compass with it. And Hoban puts it down the Rover's neck there in Heatley. Heatley puts it forward to Compass. Hits the ground up there. Comes around there. Goes on. Still getting pushed around. Compass are pushing it all out. Now they're a bit fumbly. Victor get it. They go up. Billy Wade's got it for Victor. Steps inside. Goes over. Picks up his teammate there and Dowling. Dowling goes forward. That's a bad kick. Intercepted there by Simmons. Klaus Simmons for Compass. He goes up. Finds his player out on the wing. He goes off. Finds his player up further on the forward flank. And that's Ritter again. Britta should be able to find his player inside, but he doesn't want him. He's looking for the full forward. In he comes, drives his left foot right up in the teeth of goals. Up they go, 2 grabs, Groves eyes, and Mott gets it on his boot, but the snap there was about 30 metres out wide, and it's gone out of bounds on the full in the forward pocket.
There's another 2 goal posts there.
Probably saw those aerials on that 4-wheel drive there. Victor with the ball comes in. I reckon he found himself out there in Schubert. Schubert goes off, or Dowling goes on off, finds his player up further on, and that one goes round up to there. Bart from could have been 32, I reckon you're right. Goes up, finds the big lad that's going all right there, and that one there was Arnold.
They're taking that easy now. They're missing easy marks out there, Mount Compass.
Oh, bang. Oh, the umpire let that one go.
Yeah, let that one go too.
That was a front on there. Now you'll get one for hanging on to the players.
There goes
the siren goes. So Victor will have a kick, but he won't kick the distance on this. So there won't
He'd be lucky to get that with 2 kicks.
Yeah, it's kicking outside 50, so he bombs it, goes there, gets 3/4 away, bounces it goes, yeah, so it's no good, dead score. 29-34, 3/4 time onto here. The scoreboard is correct with Mount Compass, the visitors, at 16-12, 108 points, leading Victor Harbour 5 goals for 34 points.
And the goal kickers, and there's plenty of them for Mount Compass. 4 goals this quarter to Nicholas Mott, gives him 5 for the game. Adam Hunter got 2, he's 3 for the game. Braden Ritter 1 for this quarter, and he's 2 for the game. And Sam Scuds kicked his 2 goals in the first half. William Zimmerman, Tim Green and Nathan Hicks, all among the goal scorers with 1 for Mount Compass. For Victor Harbour, 3 goals to Sam Basham, 1 to Tyson Levy and 1 to Harrison Grenfell. So still a quarter to go in this game, and you'd hope that Victor can put the foot to the metal a little bit and get a goal or 2, but they've sort of been run off their feet out there at the moment by Mount Compass. Mount Compass look, they were here today to mean business.
Yep, certainly is. Compass will be
on the ground out there without a leader.
Yeah, Compass will be looking for us, the same one out there, the people, that's a woman there, yeah, sort of with it. So we'll go back to you for the studio there, Belly, and you can pay some bills if you like.
Yeah, no, why not? Just keep it on the side, Chris.
Kent, sun's out, it's in the umpire's eyes still, and I reckon in about another hour it'll be freezing cold here.
Yeah, no wind has dropped right off, the flag's not even fluttering now. So the shadows are coming over though, so the umpire raises the ball above his head, siren sounds, and underway we go here in the last quarter. Up they go, Hoban just stands there, taps it down, but Victor gets it out there and Tyson Levy, he goes round, goes forward, Victor get the ball up forward, and Fletcher dropped the ball, didn't get a kick to it, and he got away with it though. Compass picked the ball up, handball out wide, now they pick his player up, he comes out wide again and he finds his player out there really wide, and that one goes out there to Simmons. Simmons goes back inside, finds his player, I reckon that's Hunter. Hunter goes back again, finds his other player out there.
He had about three choices,
yeah, and goes round to Pittaway. Scott Pittaway drives this ball up into the centre. Up she goes. Tommy Vicunas let it go onto there and he messed it up. Up it comes Schubert to gets it for Victor. Now he drives the ball into the pocket. Out comes Basham over in front of his eyes, and you won't knock them out of his hands. He takes a mark in the forward pocket.
Good. Well, he'd have no problems with the distance.
Yeah, no, good, strong, reliable kick. It's just the accuracy. He's at an angle. Probably nearly a 30-degree angle, so it's whether he can just keep it dead straight, but we'll find out. We'll watch from the side here as it comes out. Distance is not a problem, it's accuracy, it's all he needs onto it. Comes in, puts the ball up, and guess what? He's dropped that on the outside of his foot and she's gone away, and he's got it through for a minor score. So after a minute and a half, Victor Harbour go to 5 goals 5 to Mount Compass 16-12.
16-12, is it? Around the wrong way.
Yeah.
Okay, from the kick in now, ball goes down now to the centre wing area for Mount Compass. Round they go with it, and that is not a bad kick. It is a shocker. It's been marked down there by Victor, by Kleiny. In it goes. There's some good marking taken out there by Victor Harbour. Schubert again. Goes into the forward line and coming down there, Victor Harbour tried to pick it up, but Compass eventually pick it up. There was only one Compass player there, and the Victor player had no problem taking the mark, and that's gone to Schubert. And there's a bit of an open game this quarter, isn't it? Yep. Down the ground it goes to Goodwin Davenport. The ball comes out loose. Chance for Compass again to kick the ball up. A player out there is under it. Looks up, gets in the sun, milk shepherded off by his teammate down there, and in it goes.
Oh, Ritter. Not like him.
Had too many kicks today. He reckons he's had enough, I reckon. And the free kick will...
Victor tried to pick it up.
Gone the
No, he's run Kleinig's gone out to get the ball and thought, oh, this is 15 metres, I'll just keep going.
Yeah. I wonder what was going on there.
No, the umpire said, get behind your mark. The ball now comes back, they kick it off, Victor get it onto the wing, they drive up the forward line, Basham uses his body, will take the mark. Everyone at Compass are thinking they should have been in the back, but he just simply put his
big chest
in there and just went boom. Hands are in the air and he grabbed it in front of his face. I want to kick this one a bit better than he did the last one. Just off the side of the boot. He'll be a bit more relaxed now because it's virtually straight in front. Distance still not a problem for him. Just has to drop it and push it through. Up she goes. Umpire's moving. Too far, and it's too straight. He's missed, and he's having a bit of a horror one. So Victor Harbour go to 5 goals, 6-36 to Mount Compass 16-12-108.
He brought it in. Whoa! That is a miss out there, a bad miss. Centre half back by.
Victor got the free kick for hanging on.
Got the free kick and good on them too. They certainly
Little
deserved it after that, didn't they? And the little fella out there in Billy Wade, vice captain of the team, got a shot for goal and
no problem.
Just walks in and puts that one straight.
Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialist in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421.
The other one we've got so
Three-quarter
far.
time, Gore Port Elliot. 3-2 to 8 goals 10 by Langhorne Creek. McLaren 10-9, Yankalula 7 goals 2. So my Ponga Select 5-6 and Counter Bay 15-11. Down the ground they go with it. And Mount Compass now got a couple of players leading out here. Left the Scuds, and Scuds should walk in and put through another one.
Well, perhaps Mount Compass have heard the score, Cavi, because if you look at that, my Ponga Select's 5-6 to 15-11. Here at Victor, it's 5-4 to 16-12. So the percentages, there's not going to be any difference between the two of them in the drawing game. Scuds comes in, drives it all up. The umpire looks like he's fairly happy with that one. No.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbour and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we're helping you stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialist, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today.
I just think normally this is, heading into the latter part of your second round, but it's only one round.
Umpire throws it up high again, just knocked down out there by the big fella in Hoban, puts it down, coming out there, player knocks it over his head. And this little Levy, he decides he's going to go in there and try and do something about it. They can't though. And Hoban says, well, I'll try and do something about it. Left it eventually out there to Bartram, and Bartram gets it to his teammate down the forward line, and how did he catch that? He just like a slips catch, caught it just before it hit the ground. A long kick in the forward line down there from Basham, off target again, and the ball is marked down there by Compass. Player goes to play on. He's already played on. The umpire hasn't told him to, but eventually he says, well, you can play on now. Kicks a little short one in there. It looks like Compass have got plenty of time up their sleeve, in no hurry. Kick it in. Short pass in the back line. It's gone out there to a teammate, and he's kicked it to a 2-on-1 out there. And nearly always in a 2-on-1, the two's going to win it, isn't it? And they've done it this time, and there's another chance for a goal here to Victor Harbour. Good on them, they're playing this out, even if Compass sort of taking it a little bit easy at the moment.
Probably Dowling, isn't it?
I don't know whether it's Dowling or not.
Don't know, it's just one of the younger ones, so...
He's inside 50. Comes in now, he's about 35 metres out, puts the ball down, it's not going to go there. Off hands it goes, the ball's over near the boundary line now. Compass, get that loose. Away they go with it. Player with the ball then is Klaus Simmons, and goes into the forward line, into the back line. Loose back line down there at the moment, and by that switch, Compass have got the ball out now. They can go just about the whole way down the ground if they want to. the ball bounces nicely. If it does, he's in business out there. The little fellow out there, he's going to beat the two of them if he can. He has beaten the two of them. Down he goes on the ground. And there's a kick in. Kick in now by Compass. It's gone into the player. It's picked up out there by Basham. That's the other Basham. And the ball now has gone down on the wing, far side of the ground. Little push out at the right time. They dive in on the pack out there, and the central umpire's going to have to make a bit of an effort and get out there and throw the ball up through it.
So he is true wing right over on the scoreboard side. As we go here at the just after the 9 minute mark. Up they go. Hoban gets over, flicks it over his back, goes with his player. He handballs it out. He steps back, goes back with another handball. Bad kick, goes over and finds Fletcher, the opposition Invicta. He drives this ball up there now on the forward flank, but guess what? That's nowhere near the target, and relieving it is Compass. Compass kicks in and he finds his player there in Osman. Osman comes back into the centre, finds his player there in Adam Hunter. Hunter goes wide and backwards. He turns round, he finds the big fella there in Hannaford. Hannaford goes up, finds his player on the wing there. It goes out. It comes out to Vicunas. Thomas Vicunas puts it over, finds his player, kicks it over, and it gets touched, which is shockers. Compass bounces, picks it all up, hammers a shot at it, misses it, and goes around, which happens to be Brenson's, and he gets a minor score for Mount Compass, who goes to goes to 17 goals 13, 115 to 6-6, 42 Victor Harbour.
Yeah, it just looks a bit like party time out there at the moment, doesn't it?
Yeah, sort of. I don't think there's any risk in anyone there. I think everyone's just hoping they don't get an injury.
Yeah.
Which normally happens if you get too lax.
Victor now bring the ball back in from that full back area. Down the club room side it goes. Big fellas go up there, comes off hands. Here's a chance now for Hunter to kick the ball back into the full forward area, and the umpire has picked out a free kick here.
Over the shoulder to Victor.
Gone out there to Reece Bartram, and he plays on with it. Kicks it further down the ground. He's looking for his teammate out there, and Philip McBride. They get it over the top, and Victor now got a little bit of pace in their area, but they kick it too hard, turn the ball over, and there's just loose players out there from Mount Compass everywhere. Goes over. Mark hand passes down the ground with it.
Big kick.
Yeah, but that was before that. And he comes in, and the mark down there has been taken by Compass. They're looking into the sun at the moment. It'd be a bit hard to see where that sun is out there. They kick it across.
He can even screw it off the side of his boot and go on the target.
Oh, I mean, this is terrible, isn't it? The free kick goes down the ground for a kick that was straight off the boot and across the boundary line. Goes over there, and that's Bartram has taken it again, I think. And he's got
big slip on that one.
Yeah, slips as he kicked it. Looked like he came there fairly awkwardly then on his leg. And here's a chance now for Victor. Victor would kick it in, and this is where they've been messing it up now, because there's three players down there. They can just go halfway down the ground if they want to. Hand pass goes over the top. Down it goes again. Goes over to Scuds. Scuds gets it over to Heatley. Heatley just bounces it once, goes down the ground with it, and gets it out there to Motts. So Nick Motts he's kicked 4 goals in the second half, and this one should be 5. Goes back now a long way. He'll kick this inside 50, so from about 40 metres. Should be able to. There's no breeze out there whatsoever. Puts the ball on the boot. There's a helicopter kick. And look, I reckon that's gone through and no one's touched it.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Now finished up with 6. He said he could kick, ended up to 6 to 8, so he's certainly done that now. We're back in the centre. We've got 13 and a half minutes gone. Last quarter at the Victor Harbour Oval. All Mount Compass got this well and truly in hand. Up it goes, pushes back down there. That one then was turned around, which Hoban gets it up. Goes out. Compass, though, can't recover. They're pushing it backwards, trying to get control of it. Victor coming in. They jump in over. It goes over. The umpire will go holding the ball on this one. So Victor Harbour will get up with the free kick. Billy Wade with it. Goes on. Plays off quickly up the forward line. Out comes Basham. Oh, bounce off his hip. Turn around now, he gets picked up, breaks that, then he kicks off, goes out wide, finds his running player. He has to stop, backpedal around, goes around, too short into the pocket, picks it all up, over the snap, goes onto there. He misses that one by a mile, which was Schubert, and he gets a minor score only. So 6-7-43 Victor Harbour, 18-13, 121 Compass on the FPAG scoreboard.
McKenzie now kicks the ball in short. It's got a player waiting down there in the pocket. Hits him on the chest with it. It's almost a game in slow motion now. He just comes in, puts the ball on the boot, kicks it up high. Hoban's in the front of the pack. He takes the mark. And hand passes on while no one was looking. I think everyone thought he would go back and take a kick, but he didn't. Down the ground it goes, and what's happened?
We got out of bounds, is it, or
did it go out of bounds? Did he run out of bounds with it?
Might be. I don't see the central umpire there, and the ball's coming back, so I reckon she might have. Remember
like
when the big pine tree used to be over there, Kevin? Yeah. Everybody think it was out of bounds and hit the tree and bounce back in, and off you'd play. Never cross the line. The branches used to be 2 foot inside the boundary line.
Boundary umpire decides in the end that it was out, throws the ball in. Down the ground they go with it. Put the ball up high. It's 2 Victors to 1 Compass player out there, and that's the other Basham, isn't it? It's got hold of it this time, and that is Ben Basham. He kicks it further down the ground.
Hannaford
goes over to Hannaford. Little nudge in the back, but it goes out. There's 2 on to 1 out here, and they should be able to get away with it. They do. It goes over to Barillo. Oh, the umpire blew the whistle too quick. Goes over to Schubert. Schubert looks up and he finds a teammate down there in Grenfell, Harrison Grenfell. He kicks it down to the forward line and kicks it too short. And nipping in there was Mount Compass with the balls, taken down there by Pittaway. Pittaway gets it across to a teammate and he just lopes across, bounces it once, kicks it down the ground. Player there left his man, and Mount Compass has no problems in taking the mark. Kicks it up. And they're that far away out there. These numbers are just hard to pick with that sun on the back of them.
Hard to pick the boots up on. Back to him. Back to Hunter again from Mount Compass. He goes up now, longer, up in there. Ritter tries to get the player underneath. Then he goes out. Then he tackles. Now he's got the player wrapped up, but he's got no chance of getting rid of that. And should be a ball up on the wing on the scoreboard side. Up they go. Turn around, Ruckman goes up through Victor, gets it down. Player gets tackled though, goes out. Schubert goes go one hand, but can't keep it in. It'll be a ball up by the boundary umpire, who throws it back and misses him by a couple of feet. Young lad over there with it, right in front of the centre wing. Steps in. Settles himself now, puts it up. There she goes up. Ruckman goes, turns around, push back down there. Then by, that was, I reckon, Creek was in there then at that stage. Umpire comes in and says, I will have a ball up. Up she goes. They go around. Can't get anyone down. Victor come out from the side with it, pushing it all over. Now they break away. Comes around to Dowling. Dowling goes up. Goes over. Victor now pushes it all out. Comes back around. Smothered kick though goes off of his boot. Turns around. Compass. Break out. Break away. Now they come out in the wing. Out they go here. Bounces in front of him. That one there goes into Osman. Osman goes forward. Over the back. Compass can't get up. Turns around. Picks all up. Mott picks the ball up. Looks for backup. Gets it out wide but can't get it, and he'll get wrapped up.
Put his mate in some strife though, didn't it?
Yep, and he turns around and goes up. All it needed was a player to be running past him, and they stood back, and Victor were strong enough to wrap it up. Up she goes, thumped out there by Victor this time. It goes off. They recover now. Up to the centre. Over they go. Basham tries to get it all up. Now Victor gets it. That was flicked up as a throw. Now Compass come out with it. That goes out there through Hannaford. Hannaford goes wide. Finds his player out here close out there. That one there was Brenson's. Brenson goes in. Misses the target though. Sliding over. Back it comes. Comes back around there to Mott. Mott for Compass. Puts it in the forward pocket. Goes over. 2 on 1 here for Victor. He drops the ball. Got away with it. Turns around, the umpire's right in there. Victor, sidestep back. Now they handball back. Now they come out, he's gone. Turn around, the umpire says, you're gone. Incorrect disposal. Did not get a foot on it in the tackle, and it will be a free kick to Mount Compass.
Bad hand pass, though, wasn't it? Really?
Yeah, I put him under pressure right from the start. So. Who's that? That number 10? No, yeah, that's Hicks, is it? Nathan Hicks is number 10, isn't it?
Yep.
So young Hicks, he's got himself one already in the second quarter, and he should not miss this one. Directly, well, only a slight angle, directly in front, only about 5 out. Plops it all up, no problems at all. Mount Compass, kick back.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Get the power.
9-9.
Yep.
And it's got here Wollonga 9-21. I wonder if that's right.
I don't know. There's a big difference what
I
they
think
gave
Andrew
us.
Batten sent it as 9-11 and Terry sent it as 9-21. I think 9-11 might be closer.
Yeah, back we go in the centre, and up she goes. Nobody got it, but Compass recover. Series of handball goes out. Now it goes out there quickly, and that was out there to Scudsy. Scudsy's put the ball up, puts over. Now they come into attack. In the air it goes in. Ritter can't get underneath it. Victor pushes it off. Ritter recovers. Handball's back. Now he'll use the body. Pushes himself down. Turns around and holds it up, Victor do, and she's in the forward pocket. And young Hicks has got one on the hip. Bit of a deady. Up it goes. Compass pushed the ball back down. Goes back out. Kicked up there by Compass. And that one there was Pitaway. He misses. Goes through for a minor score. So Compass go to 19-14. Victor Harbour 6-7.
Robert Brokenshire can keep milking his cows now. Not worried about who's going to win this one.
He can put them away now. he can even escort them out to the paddock.
And Victor Harbour now with the ball, kick it over the clubroom side. Well, the player runs his distance out there, kicks it down, and the mark has been taken by Ben Basham. He'll play on. And down the ground they go with it. Here's a chance now for Victor. There is no one down there. They get a good bounce here. They got a shocker, did they? The Victor player then that was chasing it down the ground, and he gets it over the top to Scuds. So Scuds can do what he likes with it. There's plenty of players out there to kick it to. And at the moment, it's a game in slow motion because Mount Compass are just having a trial run out there with it at the moment as Osmond takes the mark at centre half back. The umpire says, well, you better hurry up and kick it because I'm telling you to play on. And there's another mark being taken by Tom Bakunis. And down the ground it goes, and that is a long kick down into the forward line. But almost takes a one-hander out there. Will they get the ball out to him? No, they don't. It goes just the other side of the post for another minor score. So it's 19-15 to 6-7. Now Compass lead 129-43 on the FP Ag scoreboard.
Victor brought the ball back in but made a meal of it. The player dropped it. The umpire called play on, and they pushed it back into the back pocket. And then when they kicked it out, it was touched. So she gone over the boundary line for a throw in by the boundary umpire in the forward pocket. Kicking to the Adelaide end here with Mount Compass into attack. Up they go. Goes down. Victor get it down, but the player's wrapped up quickly there. He gets swung around and put down, and she'll be a ball up by the central umpire this time. Up he goes, gets it up quickly. Compass gets the ball at the back, turns around, goes out, puts it out to Victor. Compass gets it, handballs off. Mott gets it, he handballs over. Compass try to pick it up, sock it off by Victor. Hits the Compass player, but he gets wrapped up, and the umpire will come in for another ball up.
I see Desi standing up. That must be
close.
Yeah, reasonably
yeah,
close.
20. Oh no, he's been standing all the time.
We
So.
stand all the time.
Yep, yeah, 23 and the 23 and a half minutes gone, so he's still got probably a good 6 minutes to go, I say, 5 at least. As the ball goes up and she comes over and the umpire's called, I think, out of bounds, or is he whistled a bit? Yeah, you know, he must be giving a kick, I reckon, because he's boundary umpire's taken off, so I reckon Victor's got, oh no, Compass have got it, so boundary umpire got caught out there then because he thought it was a Victor kick. He's indicated that way too, though, I think, the umpire. So
Green will have a shot at goal.
yep, the kick come in and Compass have picked it up. So they'll have a set shot out a bit wider now, so probably a 45-degree angle. Only probably 30, 35 metres out.
Yeah,
Comes in.
he really kickable this one.
Wasn't real good, mate. The umpire works.
It is a bit kickable.
No, he's missed it. So it's another minor score to Compass. He could have had a monster score here. They go to 19-16 to 6-7 to Victor Harbour on the FP Ag scoreboard.
Bartram's about to bring the ball back in for Victor. He hasn't been their worst player either. Kicks it down the ground. He's got a teammate down there. Kicks it to him, and that is Ryan Jeffries. And Jeffries going to hold the ball up. Put it up high and gives the thing out here to Basham. Basham, a hand pass goes away now. That was a bad bounce, wasn't it, in the end? Went against him. And Billy Wade's got it. He's that confident he's going to bounce it. And he does. Down the ground he goes.
FAD.
This is going to be an FAD. And Victor Harbour will get the advantage of the FADs. And Basham comes in. He has a long shot for goal. Is it going to count? Yep. The umpire says yes it is. And that is a goal.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is what we have.
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
11 to 9-9, but then we got one that come up and said it was 9-21.
No,
so
I think 9-11 would be close.
yeah, I reckon it'd be more like it. And Counter Bay 15-11, Maiponga Selix 5-6.
And here's one from the Goulburn Oval. We've got Langon Creek 16 goals, 12 defeated Goulburn 5 goals. McLaren final score is 12-12 to McLaren, 9-4 Yankalilla.
9-4. Well, they did have 9-9, yeah, 9-4. So. Yep, so there's two final scores. Langhorne Creek, which we'd expect, struggled a bit. I thought it would have been bigger than that.
A bit there, though.
Yeah, it's about the same score as what's here if you look at them, isn't it? Langhorne Creek 16-12, 5-4, and Counter Bay 15-11 to Pongi Selix 5-6. Victor Harbour here is 5-4 to 16-12 at 3/4, so they're all around about the same, one. And of course, Wollonga are 9-9 apiece. So back in the centre, it comes up here. Ball's been swashled around. Comes out finding out a Compass. Compass with the ball, drives this ball in long, drives it in straight and bangs it into this goal post for another minor score to Mount Compass. They go to 19-17 to Victor Harbour 7-7.
The ball back in quickly, Victor do, down the ground it goes. And great mark taken there by Schubert. Look at little Levy comes in, belts the ball off, across the boundary line it goes and out of bounds. Can the umpire get in? We've got a crazy boundary umpires up today. They've done a damn good job.
Yeah,
there.
even the Sanford ones have tried to let the ball go, which is
tried
good.
to let it go, yeah. I mean, the stats of the game are not too bad like that. From the throw-ups, gone down. Can't see it for Mount Compass to get rid of it as the siren sounds. To end the game here at Victor Harbour with the final scores, Mount Compass 19 goals 17, that's 131. Victor Harbour 7-7, that is 49. So, yeah, convincing win there by Mount Compass, giving themselves probably a reasonable percentage increase today to get right back into the game. And
yeah, it'd be, yeah. I should say the bays were 3/4 time in the bays, which was tied up in the equal games, was 15-11. So if they've kicked another 4, they'll probably finish up with almost the same score as Compass. So the percentages won't make any difference to them either. So neither one of them broken away. But probably Bower Counter Bay missed last week by not kicking on.
Final scores from Strathalbyn. How's this one? Strathalbyn.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbor and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we're helping you stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialist, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today. Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbor. FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
For Victor Harbor, all of them really come from Sam Basham, with 4 individuals then to Tyson Levy, Billy Wade and Harrison Grenfell.
Yeah, so some one-sided games and some close games in the Great Southern round 4 today. Well, I don't think there's any doubt about who the winners are over at Maiponga. At one stage over there we
it was 10 goals, wasn't it?
So 10 goals
you can't see, it was like here the same at 3/4 time, so you couldn't see that altering. It's just a matter of what they finished up with.
So there was could be a 3/4 time score from over there. In Counter Bay 15-11, Maiponga 5-6, so that could be a full-time score there. But
yeah, I wouldn't think so, because we had that very early, so I'd say it would be a 3/4 time on that one.
Anyway, that's round 4 in Great Southern football. Next week, round 5, so we'll be more than halfway through this time. Next week, we have Langhorne Creek playing Willunga over at the creek. Yankalilla play in Counter Bay over at Yankalilla. McLaren plays Strathalbyn. Could be an interesting one.
Yeah,
McLaren Vale. Victor Harbor play by Ponga Selleck, so someone's got to
win a game, don't they?
And then we have Mount Compass play Goolwa Port Elliot. So a couple of very interesting games next week, and a couple that could be a little bit one-sided.
Creeks and Willunga would be an interesting one. Yank don't seem to have kicked on, have they? So that could be a tighter one there than what you'd think. But you would think definitely going on that one that you'd pick up McLaren and Strath. Could be a real doozy, that one.
I'll just have a quick look here to see if we've got the final score from Maiponga, and that one is probably very close to full time. But that was 15-11 to 5-6, so we'll say that is very close to full time. So the winners today in round 4 is Strathalbyn over Willunga, Mount Compass over Victor, in Counter Bay over Maiponga Sellex, McLaren over Yankalilla, and Langhorne Creek over Goolwa Port Elliot.
Correcto.
So that's the roundup of Great Southern football, Ken, and if that's not full time, we'll let you know what it is, but I think it would be now because it's 5 o'clock real time here. And
okay, so you might be radio broadcasting and televising the game from the Mount Compass Oval next Saturday, round 5, August 8 maybe?
Well, we're not sure yet. We've got to have a look at it and see what's happening. We might be either there or where else could